win for Zerizo, absolutely worth it in the hands of Megatron Alpha.
Absolutely. This is really what I worry about. I feel like Megatron's Alpha, this bullying, this is not good.
Oh no, Vin! Oh my goodness, Kabuki! You're looking at the wrong direction. Surprise, Vin goes in for the one shot, and now Van now is gonna try to trade off his life as well, and that's gonna be a little bit of a overextension coming from Megatron Alpha. They trade 1 for 1, so that's gonna be a little bit of glimmer hope for Aura Fire. That's what they need.
Yep, I think overall, Super Ken just overstaying his welcome. Yes, Uranus, but you still, even though you're jungle Uranus, you still need time to farm out. Zerizo getting like pushed out lane. Kimura wants some form of revenge, but no, wild charge onto Kimura. Hardguard is ready, but I don't think both teams are gonna force the issue.
This isn't too bad of a matchup coming from Zerizo. Like, damage versus damage is great, you know. Damage on the Bakio means you can one-shot people, but damage on Zerizo means that I can do damage and also be tanky. So that's pretty much the good side about Zerizo. But at the same time, look at bottom lane. Okay, as soon as I said that, Kimura gets the outplay here. But once again, Super Ken being a nuisance here. He's gonna try and buy time. Hardguard comes in, tries to steal the purple buff, and he does! No purple buff from Van! Oh my goodness, you hate to see it on this lane, and BTR, they're just going out of control. Turtle secured. Now Aura Fire, they need to make moves across the map here. In this case, BTR, they're not even collapsing on the turtle buff. They're just mirroring Aura Fire, not giving them the space that they need to get farm in this game.
They're not too far behind in terms of the gold lead, but it's really going to come down to Van being able to like steal objectives way, but with no purple buff on this lane. This is cooking really loud. Super Ken taking a fair bit of damage. Hardguard is not available.
Beautiful final slash this time as well. Stops him with the retribution. That's gonna be Kimura going for the chain as well, and he gets the flicker out. Very nicely done coming from Aura Fire high with the perfect timing to set up for Van to steal the turtle. So this is a little bit of glimmer of hope, but it is still 50-50. So I would say this is as close as it gets. It comes down to execution. However, let's talk about the win condition late game here. Kabuki versus Saken. Now, Saken, one level ahead means that Aura Fire needs to find a way to secure Kabuki's farm into its later stage of game.
Well, here's the thing. In order to enable Brody, he has to farm kills. But as I see that, Vin taking out beautiful feather strike from Aura Sin.
Oh, nicely done coming from Aura. Because as of yet, Super Ken slowly losing his strength as well. He's getting chains done all the way through now with the final slash to force the hard gun in. Super Ken just not getting the stacks that he needs to actually deal damage. He's tanky enough, but Aura Fire, all they gotta do is just kite him around. But high, he's taking a little bit too much. High, he might actually die here, but bottom lane, they finally take out High. Zerizo as well, gonna be taken down. And this is the timing that Aura Fire has been looking forward to here. They've got their items and they are back in action now. Kabuki versus Saken, 1v1. He's in a little bit of trouble, but can he get out? BTR, they've got him trapped. He's stuck. Can he get out? No, he cannot. The Petrify comes in, and that's gonna be Vin that takes him out. And Bigatron, they lose the side lane, but they secure the win for Saken. Tier 1 on the top side, they mowed down, and Sid trying to clear the minutes, denying it away. So BTR will have to settle with just that. Kimura, Saken. Oh, okay, he's fine.
Saken saving his dash just because like the threat of the Paquito is still a thing. He does have damage, but overall I think what Aura Fire needs to play around is the timing of the hard guard. You only got one hard guard, you only can protect one person, whether it's protecting Saken or protecting Ken. You gotta be the choice. Right now it's up and available. They're aware of this.
The final charge, the wall charge actually missed, and now they are gonna get chained down. Super Vin loses his life to Real, so forced to back off, but Turtle down towards his final two bar. Who's gonna win the retribution battle? It's gonna be Fan that comes up on top of Ken now. He's gonna get kited out, even with the hard gun, there's absolutely nothing they can do. So much penetration coming from Aura Fire, and BTR, they're crumbling, they got caught off, and they are gonna go down as Aura Fire finally bounces.
Well, this is the time for them to shine. If you have to out-damage Uranus, then no matter what situation, it was working out early on, but I think that earlier, like first time he died was the opening the Aura Fire was looking for to climb back towards this game. Kumara is damaged, Sin has sufficient damage. I think overall really great. Oh, Zorizo, wild charge missing. Heart got also expanded. He'll be able to get out, but he'll potentially. Oh, okay, he clears it out by basically that top turret will fall eventually.
Oh boy, that is very, very difficult here. The fourth heart got available out of Bigatron Alpha. That means more room on the side lanes. But look at this, Aura Fire. They've finally reached a stage where they've got so much penetration to deal with tankiness coming from Zorizo, the tankiness coming from Super Ken. And look at this, Kimura. They're gonna try to set things up with high as well.
Kayaknya menang Aura sih.
This catch and this fight breaks down, Bigatron Alpha does not have the CC if Zorizo doesn't connect his wall charge, and that's going to be a little bit of mishaps coming in. And Aura Fire, they're finally getting the space they deserve. They are going to play this safe and dodge the fight, but pay attention to this. Van was under pressure throughout the entirety of the fight, and Super Ken now one level behind against Van, and he's gonna be trying to open up the map, but he's just no longer able to. Think about it.
Here, like assassins will definitely farm way faster than the Uranus. Let's close the argument right there. And the fact that Van wasn't punished enough during like the start of the game, he only died once, which is still manageable. Wall charge onto its camera, force the flicker. He still has his combo. He'll be all right, and just so much mobility, able to get away.
Okay, the Lord Dance coming in. Super Ken getting caught up. Instant hard got to connect here. Where's the team? They're not here to actually fight this fight, but the Fender Airstrike being baited out means that BTR can actually interject now, and this is the perfect time. Can they get the catch? Because as of yet,
ini Lord harusnya dapat aura ya.
No burst potential coming from Bigatron
Soalnya dia punya parsa high groundnya bagus.
Right now, Kimura slowly making his way towards the turret as well. Ken getting pulled off in the final slash. He gets this position, but he needs to heal himself up. Meanwhile, Aura Fire, they're holding the Lord hostage here. They need to get the reset. Zorizo not letting them off the hook, but they just can't find the damage. They need to find the reset. And as of yet, Aura Fire with this poke tactic is working out in their favor. And they are gonna be sold out. They're waiting for the next half gun, and Super Ken finally shows in. He needs to make an attempt. Can he get the retribution? No, he cannot. He's a little bit too far off now with the rock face. He connects on multiple one here. Coming with they take down Kabuki. BTR. They need to get out, and Aura Fire. They've lost too much in this place. They got the objective.
Lordnya ada siapa tadi ya? Nggak lihat gue. Oh, dapat aura kan.
Will get heroes and they finally find the space and high. Great outplay here. He's gonna be able to get out by time. Okay, he's not so slow.
Super Saken mati nih. Super Saken mati nih. Oh, kagak mati coy. Malah ini hide mati.
Him from the side. High will be the one to fall, and that's gonna be Aura Fire losing yet another member in the hands of Bigatron Alpha.
Super Ken, unfortunately losing on the retreat battle, considering the level difference.
Main sama Mbak Selmi ya.
Basically 2 levels under Van, but Bigatron Alpha, they have damage from their other cores, and Aura Fire was not ready for that, even though they secured the Lord for the game. Bigatron Alpha would just be able to clear it out. I don't think it would even collide with their tier 2.
Ini base turret tengah mati deh.
This is as close as it gets because as of now,
Oh enggak. Tower tengah masih bisa ke defense ya. Kabuki.
They're all Gucci for
hancur ya.
and choose their fights a little bit more guerrilla warfare tactics, and that's something that I think Aura Fire will excel the most, especially when you have a late in play as of now. But so far, beautiful defense coming from BTR. But look at this, they force out the bug, but the Banner Airstrike zones off Win. Gets his regen, but can they actually get the catch? Because as of now, Win is on his eyes looking for Saken, but Saken is just a little bit too far off right now.
As you can see from that defense, they don't lose much in terms of infrastructure. And looks in terms of the item, this is a damage rock. There's a reason why Zorizo is not as tanky as he would like. He's going for damage against the Paquito, while Paquito's going for more sustain. And instantly, you can see Van having a much better time this game to almost 3k network up against the Uranus.
Yeah, and as of yet, Saken already having a lot of items here. He's slowly progressing against RFI. So that's something that I think they are going to be a little bit more worried here, because the moment Saken builds his max item slot, this is where things get very difficult for RFI, because eventually he's got the attack speed, he's got the damage to zone out everyone from RFI. But now we do see a call coming in. That means they need to actually figure out
ESL
what goes down.
kenapa
But
pause
this
mulu
gives
ya?
a little bit of breathing
Dari
room
game Unik,
for both teams to think, how do this,
terus EVOS Icon, BTR,
both have very, very clear winning conditions and
pause
still
mulu.
achievable at this stage of the game.
Agree. I mean, like, also give us a moment to take a quick breath and step back and assess the situation. Was this Uranus jungle too experimental, or do they still have the tools, you know, the late game power spike they need to deal with the likes of Aura Fire?
Yeah, that's the thing, right? When it comes to power spike, I would say both can play in late stage games. They're both equally strong, but it comes down to who gets the first great engage, and that's gonna be what the game is. So in this matchup, whoever gets the best first engage will have most likely 30% in their favor won in terms of the team fights. But that's the thing. Right now, at this stage game, it doesn't feel like that. It feels like whoever makes the first move, and if it's the wrong one, they pretty much lose the entire fight.
Yep, instantly, the Lord fight, even though that they were able to secure the Lord, like, I mean, Van was 2 levels up, had that retribution advantage, but instantly you can see BTR just collapsing onto the remaining members on the side of Aura Fire, and instant just negating the damage from the Lord whatsoever. Of course, first Lord of the game, not gonna deal too much. We're actually going like for a bit of in-game pause. Do hang on tight. This is the last best of 3 we have, ladies and gentlemen, for tonight. And like, just sit tight and shout your predictions and show your support for the respective teams.
Yeah, but as of yet, Aura Fire finally getting the lead that they need, right? And you talked about 40,000 network lead, right? Like, it feels like Aura Fire, they may be leading, but I think in about 4 to 5 minutes time, the goal lead doesn't even matter. Everybody's gonna be the same here. Yep. It's gonna be a battle between Winter Drunken Swaps, Immortality. It will get into that stage, because in terms of global presence, Aura Fire does have that first take initiative because you have a link, right? The global presence coming in from BTR pretty much plays around this Angela, catching people off guard with those hard guard. But at this stage, Super Ken isn't able to get out without being punished because of all this penetration coming from our fire. You've got penetration coming from Kai, you've got penetration coming from Kimura, you've got penetration coming from Kabuki. Any of these heroes can take them down to set up for Ren to actually potentially threaten him. So that's going to be a very awkward fight, especially if Bigatron is not prepared for this fight here. But as of now, they are going to force Aura Fire into them. And this is smart, because having this Lord aggro means that they will have a little bit more room.
Mati sih, Super Ken mati harusnya. Kagak. Di ini ya, di cover sama Angela.
So that's a big ultimate bait coming from Van, and this is perfect time for Aura Fire to say, I am gonna hold this Lord once again. Ken not gonna be able to get those aggro for now.
Super Fin.
They will be able to force Bigatron off the position, but it seems like they don't want to take the risk. They are gonna wait on the lanes here to be shoved up, so it is gonna be a reset. The Lord dance coming from both sides.
I think Vin, even if he died earlier, he did his job. He forced out the Tempest of Blades from Van. But as I say that, the cooldown is back online. That's up for the taking. See Halbert purchased to deal with this Uranus as well as Angela, because he's gonna need as much like damage to shred through the armor.
Ini dapat aura nih. Nih. Oh kagak. Dapat itu ya.
And now BTR, they're gonna go collapse onto his Aura Fire. They're not prepared for this wombo combo, and Super Ken completely overruns them with Saken. And now
Kimura. Mundur Kimura. Mati si Kimura. Kagak mana-mana.
They do catch them off guard, but Aura Fire, they will lose this fight. Beautiful stuff coming from BTR. What a clutch coming from Saken.
The fact that Saken, out of everyone, was able to secure the Lord Big W for Bigatron Alpha, and it's 1v2 trade. Van, Kabuki, their main source of damage is out of the picture. Heartguard is available once again. Super Tension zoning or fire.
Sakitnya udah sakit banget ini ya. Tuh.
Oh my goodness, look at the puppet Sin almost dying as well. Oh my goodness, Aura Fire. This is not looking good because Bigatron, like I said as well, drop one spell and if you're in it, you're it. It's over. Socket is gonna get completely run rampant here. Final side, full super can in. Aka keeps him alive. But Turret, he's doing a little bit more damage, but they just don't have.
Nah, ini mah Aura kalah ini. Ini.
He got caught out by Finn. He's gonna get taken down.
Ini.
Channels his way through, but Finn again the back line. He fights another. They get Sin. They get Kimura. It's over. Aura Fire. He got caught off guard, and that is gonna be a 2-0 for Bigatron against Aura Fire. What a clean game for Bigatron Alpha.
Overall, just as you say, clean sweep for Bigatron Alpha. Congratulations. Bigatron Alpha, the Red Robots, they're on the roll today. What a day one.
Indeed.
Insane.
Undefeated in day number 1. 2-0 Aura Fire, 2-0 Todak. That pretty much guarantees Bigatron Alpha in the top of the leaderboard by the end of day number 1. But can they keep up with this momentum? But like I said as well, top 3 is where you want to be in to actually make it into the challenge finals. And so far, Bigatron is on the right track for day number 1 here for Snapdragon Pro Series here on the channel.
I think not just that, like they're on the